Hello everyone, and welcome to the Knit One T2 podcast. My name is Dale, and I'm coming to you from my home in Rhode Island, where I live with my husband and my two daughters. Almost 9 and almost 14 months. This is episode 31, and this is actually more of a formal podcast this time. I was trying out a more vlog style podcast, and then there was Vlogmas, and then I did kind of a short sit down podcast at the end of the year, but I have no schedule. If you are new here, welcome to the chaos, because it's always a little chaotic trying to get this done while nap time. While it's nap time, my daughter does not love to sleep as much as I do, so we'll see how it goes. So I talk a little fast, I'm just trying to get through it. What I am wearing my flax pullover from by Tin Can Knits in Brava Worsted from Knit Picks. What else did I want to say? Everywhere you can find me will be listed down below in my description, and I will work on trying to make sure all of the patterns, if not my project pages, but all the patterns will be posted down below. As well, for what I talk about, another exciting thing that I wanted to share was that I have been chosen to be a Knit Picks ambassador. So what that means is I will be posting some more posts and some unboxing videos, other reels and things like that, featuring Knit Picks yarn and tools and things like that. And when I do those posts, I will have a 15% off code. It is not an affiliate code, but a 15% off for those, or listed on those videos for anyone to use. Like I said, it's not an affiliate code. It's just a discount code. And yeah, so that's that. That will be starting in February, so tomorrow. So look for those posts that will be coming up. I will try and do some things on Instagram, some things on YouTube, some combination. Haven't exactly decided or figured out the logistics of that yet. It's all very new. I just found out a couple days ago, so I'm very excited about that. So yay, you'll be seeing a lot of Knit Picks yarn and things in the future. I am trying to record a podcast once a month. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. We'll see. And yeah, I don't know where else I was going with that. See? Boop. Okay, I have finished objects for January. Anyone want to make a guess on how many? I realized I forgot one, so take a minute and put in your guess of how many things that I have finished, because it's probably more than you actually will believe. All right, ready for the number? Do you have your guess? If you guess a number, put it down in the comments, because I'm just curious to see what people thought. I may not have been as active on social media or YouTube, but my hands have been very active. I have 12 finished objects for January. Can you believe it? 12! It's amazing. It's a lot. So let's jump in. I forgot another one. Where is that one? One sec. I think I'm just so excited that I actually get to record during a nap that I was a little chaotic. I did make my notes yesterday, so I do have them as to not try and not knock my tripod over. I will have them like not right in front of me, but down below. Okay, some of these things were commissions and have already been sent off to their new homes. Some things were a gift, so those have already been gifted. I do have pictures of everything. So, all right, the first finished object I have was my daughter, my almost 9-year-old, her ear warmers for her bike helmet. So I started these on the 2nd and finished on the 3rd. Okay, so these things she has a goal for herself to ride 100 miles. It's cold here in Rhode Island, so I made her ear warmers for her bike helmet. I just did a crochet chain to tie them in here, and they sit over. It's like a tube. You need a tube, and then you increase. I used Cyclist Best Friend by Blue Crafts. It's a free pattern. There was actually, when I searched for something like this on Ravelry, it's not here. I can actually take it off. There was actually more options than I thought. Actually, it's pretty well knotted there. So essentially, it's not like I've once had Velcro. I could have put snaps. I just chose to add a little tie and to tie it on there. And it works fine. Once it's on her head, it's snug enough that it sits there perfectly and does not fall down on her. So yeah, they were really fun, really quick, really easy. I used a Big Twist worsted colorways, bubblegum, and I think lilac. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about those. They work great. You can make them as fancy or as simple like I did, as you want. So that was number 1. Number 2 was actually a test knit, and this I actually started in December. So I started this in December, on December 27th, and finished on January 5th. But this was a whole new thing for me. So this is the Luxe headband by Nitty Knotty hand-dyed yarns, and this is a brioche headband. I had never done brioche before. So this is the headband. This is the inside. So for yarn, I used Big Twist in the color Medium Rose, and for the variegated, it's Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek Print in the colorway Berry Mix. And the pattern is now out. So this pattern is available. Maybe I'll use that as my screenshot. I have how many finished objects? Yeah, so it was a challenge. I'd never done brioche before, but I figured it out. I made it a little too long. I was getting the hang of it. By the end of it, I kind of knew what I was doing. Like, I could pick up and not stare at the pattern every 5 seconds. I made it a little too long because I was excited. So I think I'm going to make another one. My plan is to make another one, and I think I'll make it shorter. It fits. I can put it on. So it fits. It's a little loose. I mean, I have a clip in my hair. It keeps my ears nice and toasty. I have worn it. I do wear it. It does not falling off. It's just, I think I would like it a little snug, a little more snug. So there's that. That was my second finished object. My third finished object I don't actually have because Liliana is wearing them. So I made her a pair of fingerless mitts. She really wanted gloves. I was like, I don't know about doing all the fingers, especially where her hands are going to get bigger and potentially could get bigger in like a month. So I did convince her that the fingerless mitts were good, and she actually loves them. Sometimes the tips of her fingers get cold, so thank you to Amber of Ambi Marie Knits, who gave the suggestion to put like a thin pair of gloves, like dollar store gloves, underneath, and then put the fingerless mitts on, and it keeps your hands nice and toasty. I will post a picture. I used the Maze Mitt pattern by Tin Can Knits. I just did it stockinette and didn't do the pattern that is listed. And it took me, I started them on the 9th and finished them on the 11th. The yarn is Big Twist in the color Aqua Ombre. So I made the child size. I think it's like baby toddler child, so I used the child size. Yeah, they fit her great. The next one I have one present and I have one picture because I made 2 ghosts. So this is finished object number 4 and 5. So one of them I have here. This is for Liliana for her birthday. She requested a ghost. This yarn is Knit Picks Stroll in the colorway Frozen Tonal. And the other one, I'll post a picture here. That was made with, hang on a minute. It was made with Granite State Yarns in the colorway Winter Sunsets. And that was gifted to my sister. So this little guy, I had written down in my, the pattern was Grim Grinning Ghost by Susan Claudino. And yep, I have made a bunch of these. They're so fun. They're so easy. They're so quick. I didn't write how, I think it took me 2 days to make. This one might have taken me 3 because I had to do it while she was at school. In my notes from a previous one I've made, I used 14 grams of fingering weight yarn. This one I only had 11 grams. So I was going to make the top hot pink, but I ended up just taking out a few of the plain knit rounds here and there throughout the pattern, and I think it came out cute. I love these things. She's been asking for a ghost, so that will be gifted to her for her birthday in February 5th. So those are, what did I say, 4 and 5. The next one I also don't have a picture of, the 6th finished object, because it has already been gifted with the other ghost, and it is a chickie. It's so cute, and I want to make so many more of them. I actually need to make one for Liliana for her birthday, I think. I'm going to do that. It took me a couple hours to make. The pattern is Emotional Support Little Chickie by Annette. What did I write? Corsino, I think is her last name. So cute. Oh my gosh. I will have I'll put a picture here. And adorable. Like, so cute. So I'm going to make Liliana one of those as well. I just have to figure out what color. For that one that I made and gifted already to my sister, I used the Big Twist Aqua Ombre yarn. Okay. We're flying through here. Oh wait, that was number 6. Okay, number 7 was a pair of green socks that I made for a commission. I will post a picture of them because I have already sent them to their new home. It was just the Crazy Sock Ladies vanilla sock pattern. The yarn was Hawthorne fingering in the colorway. Oh shoot. No, I didn't write it down. Okay, I'm not sure. But it was Hawthorne fingering. Was it pine? It might have been pine. Don't quote me on that. It's written on my project page. So if you're curious and want that color, it's on my project page. Sorry for the lack of having the finished objects. I meant to record like as I finished them and just it didn't happen. Life. It's life. All right. So number 8. I should have numbered these. 8 and 9 kind of go together. So I made a baby sweater and baby hat also for commissions. So that's 8 and 9. So I don't have them. I have a picture. Here is the sweater. I made a 6 to 12 month size, and the pattern was Baby Sophisticate. I can't remember the designer. I will put that down like on the screen because I like to at least say that, even though it's all down below, but I still like to say it on here. So I will put that in. So yes, I made the 6 to 12 month size. Now the pattern is for worsted yarn and I used DK. So I have some other yarn. This is Baby Beef, Sweet Delight in the colorway Green Light. And it is a number 3, so it's DK. And that's the color. It's like a light sage color. It's not quite true on the screen, but it's a little better. It's very cute. So the 6 to 12 month size that I made, because this is DK, I changed to a size 6 needle, and it came out like a 3 to 6 month size, I think. So not bad. And the baby hat was made with the same yarn. I used the main baby hat pattern. I didn't write the designer on that either. And that took me, so the hat, back up. The sweater, I started the 5th and finished the 8th. So it took me 4 days. The hat, I started the 9th and finished the 10th. So that took me 2 days. And the hat, I did the 3 to 9 month baby size. I love that hat pattern because it has all the different weights, all different sizes. So good. It was 8 and 9. And now we're just on a hat parade because I have been really into hats. Okay. Next hat is a gift for Liliana for her birthday. And I made her a hat. I love this thing and I kind of want it for myself. And I'm not a big pom-pom person for myself. Like, I love the look of it, but I don't actually own any hats with pom-poms. May need to try and change that. I don't know. I love them. But like, to wear them, I wear hats all the time. Like, all the time. Anytime I walk out of the house, I'm wearing a hat. In the winter time, obviously. But I just love it. So the pattern is Hat Shaped Hat by Lindsay Ingram. And the yarn is Lion Brand Hometown Tweed. And it is Key Largo Tweed is the colorway. I used a 10.5 size needles for the cuff and just did 6 rounds. And then I changed to a size 13 for the rest of it. The pom-pom, oh nuts. I meant to look up where the pom-pom was from. I thought I had the card somewhere. I hope I can remember. Ooh, I did not cut that. Funny. I don't know if I have scissors right with me. But this pom-pom is removable. So I'm not going to remove it because I think the baby's waking up. But that's so cool, right? I love it. I'm going to find out where this pom-pom is from. I might have put it in my Ravelry project page. But I'm going to try and link that below. I got this in a Yarnable box. Okay. Please hold. Hopefully I will be able to come back shortly. Okay, the baby's awake. Let's see how this goes. 2 more finished objects. Number 11 is a hat that I made for my husband. I have a picture. I believe he has it on today. So I used Lion Brand Hometown yarn in the colorway Salem Creek, and the brim was an unknown color. So this was also the hat-shaped hat pattern by Lindsay Ingram, and I made it like the pattern. So I just knit, I did a 10.5 size needles for like the first part of the brim, and then, and then changed to a 13 for the rest of the brim because he wanted a long brim to fold up, and then the rest of the hat. So that's that picture there. And then my 12th and final, finished object is a photographer hat. This is a photographer hat by, hold on, honey, come over here. The tripod is on an ottoman, so it's going to be a little shaky. Lavanya Petrusella. I butcher names. I'm so sorry. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. So is the hat-shaped hat pattern. And this is how it came out. I feel like the hats always look a little funky when they're not. Like, look at this. Ready? When you don't have it folded, it looks really silly. Like a golf club cover. Someone else said that. That was not my original thing. Someone else had said that. So, yeah. So this one, I started it on the 25th of January and finished it yesterday, which was the 30th. This is the yarn. Where is the tag? It's a Lion Brand Heartland. Oh, shoot. Colorway is not sure. I didn't write it down because I thought I had the tag. I have to measure it still and see how much yarn I have left and how much it used, but it didn't use a full skein. So those are my finished objects. 12 of them. Whips. On the first, I did a cast on of a pair of socks that I have not finished because I just love them. I don't want them to go too quick. I don't know. It's weird. So this is just a vanilla sock pattern. The yarn is Punky Power by Pretty Twisted Yarns. I have my football stitch marker on there. This one is only like 9 rounds away from the heel flap. And the second one is here, and I've done a couple rounds. I've gotten through the cuff in a few rounds. I just love it. Like, I just don't want it to go too fast, and I want to pay attention. So socks, especially this month, I use as I'm not like I'm watching a show. I am out somewhere and just, like, I need to keep my hands busy. Socks. I don't want to just like knit this willy-nilly and not pay attention to it. Because it's just so good. Like, so good. Yeah, you can play with that. Oh, I don't need it right now. Thank you. Okay. I know. I need to find a better option. Thank you. Making hats at this point. I probably will gift some for Christmas. Yes, I know it's January, but, you know, homemade gifts take a while. I hope I'm not making anyone seasick. Okay. My next whip, I have 3 things I'm talking about. My next whip uses, let me show you the yarn first, uses Big Twist Party, which I don't actually, from Joann's. I don't actually think you can get this yarn anymore. I'm not sure. This colorway is Bubble Tea. It is a worsted weight yarn. Thank you. And, hang on. I am making the, I call it like Cal cardigan, Kal cardigan by Claire Jackson, I think her last name is, of Perfectly Knotted. Once again, it will all be down below. And I have done sleeve 1, sleeve 2, and I'm working on the body. So I have this, and then 1 skein left. I think I'm in the middle of a row here. I am. So, woo, hold on. Sorry. My Camper Stitch Stoppers. And yeah, so I'm almost done. I think I'm making, what size am I making? Was my gauge off so I went down a size? I believe that's what I did. I have notes on my project page. I'm actually taking pretty good notes, I feel like, on this one. So that's that one. Sorry, it's going to be shaky. And like I said, if you're still here after the chaos of this episode, because, you know, it's real life recording with a toddler, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. I really do, because it's not easy, and I have to do it when I can do it. So, okay, my last whip is my Cozy Memories by, this is Kemper Rays. Pattern, recipe, whatever you want to call it. No, thank you. Going interestingly. Okay, I am, whoa, this yarn is all wonky. I am working on a 3rd square. I did 2 squares so far for January, and probably that's all I'll do. So this one. That's my water. Yeah, I know. Just coming after my bag over here. So I did that square, and where's the other January square? This one. That square. So I don't know what the yarns are, because these were from my sister. She gifted them to me for Christmas. And yeah. I have a snowflake stitch marker on this one, and then this stitch, this is I made. This Andy the Knitress made and was gifted to me by Amy of Happy Little Yarns. So if you're not following them, and I mentioned Amber of Amber Marie Knits earlier, go follow them. They all have YouTube channels and podcasts, so check them out. And thank you. Yep, thank you. I'm going to put this away. So I did 2 and a partial square for January. Maybe I'll finish that square today, actually, so I can say I have 3. Yeah, so much stuff for January. And I managed I managed to get through this podcast. Honestly, I can't even really talk about books. I don't even know. Life, toddler life. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's a little chaotic, but it's good. I have gotten a lot of knitting done. And I think that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Thank you for watching.